Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Trojans will kick this away, start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple of blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
There's a 1st and 10 play. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Gets some space around the 30. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here. First down. They're going to throw the football. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
To throw, it's Moss. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Movement here from the tight end. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, USC. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 14, USC 10.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Moss. Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. You think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Ball carrier tackled there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, SC. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
USC 17, Michigan 14.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the handoff again. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Long enough and good. The game is now tied. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to pass. It's Moss. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. 1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Snags the quick throw. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from these DBs. Stop short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Moss. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Trojans will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
The Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here comes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Gain of 10. Third down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A 10-yard loss.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Timeout, USC.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Trying throw fourth down completion. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the defense look slow that time.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass, it's Moss. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, you're going.
It's a fake punt. Now looking to throw. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there?
What a bold call here by this head coach. I thought they might get it. It was a pretty good throw, but a nice job by the return team keeping him short of the 1st down.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's got some room. Can he get there? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got it for a big gain. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And, Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Moss. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Moss. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. The ball is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Oh, a reverse. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
USC. In other stores around the country, slippery run 49.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that completion. A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Big factor, those Norm Chow offenses, the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Back to pass. It's Moss. Trying to extend the play. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Michigan 38, USC 24.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And he drops back in the gun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The completion makes it second down. Dropping back. It's Moss. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Short completion there, second down coming up. To throw, it's Moss. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw it again. And they get the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Moss. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but